welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody on TikTok. Welcome everybody on YouTube. Good to be back with y'all. How y'all doing? What is going on? Let me get my mic because we got some stuff to dive into. Oh no, Lord Jesus, help me.
It's Junior.
Oh no. Oh no.
Apologize, everybody. We have a technical difficulty going on.
Right. Yeah. Hold on. We back on it. We with it.
Listen, everything cool.
Yo.
Small stuff to a giant.
A little something. Get a little volume around here. There we go. Yeah. Okay, now we working with it. All right, y'all. I'm sorry about that. What is going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Another exciting episode of Ball Heads. I'm your host, LaBelle Senior. Your co-host,
LaBelle Junior.
Boom. One time for your mind. What it do, y'all? So what it do, man?
Not much, man. You know, another day in paradise. You know, living the dream.
Right. All these technical difficulties we have, as y'all can see. That's me. I'm my hands. Anybody, you know me personally, you know I got huge hands. I'm banging on the desk. I done caused an earthquake around this joint. My bad, y'all. My bad.
I gotta actually ask how my camera looking.
You look like you.
Like center and all that.
Yeah. I ain't gonna just say you over half in the screen and half not.
All right, so look. Trying to figure out a lot of things right now. We don't know what's going on in the world of sports. Sports is always changing and moving, and it's always a weird thing to really get a thumb on.
Hey.
We also trying to figure out a lot of other things. We're going to get into that a little bit later. We got a special segment today.
All right. Just want to dive in first.
Man, we got to do these finals, man. What's going on, man?
NBA finals?
Yeah, I heard there's one missing poster off of Kyrie. What's going on with that?
It's still game one. It's game one. You know, he got to go at least 2-3 games before we have a one poster out.
No, we gonna send out a search party. You sure?
Yeah, no. He's a grown man right now.
Okay.
He's just late to the party. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he has something else to do.
Oh, he doing his own thing.
Right.
Okay.
Kyrie gonna be Kyrie. I'm expecting this from Kyrie. I'm not blown away by Kyrie's performance last night. He had those. Who else would know about his performances other than a Cleveland Cavalier fan?
Right.
You know, before the rest of the world knew who Kyrie was, we knew what Kyrie did.
Right.
Because, like I always try to tell everybody, everybody always trying to diminish everything that LeBron James does. So they can't wait to give Kyrie his slice of that pie for that 2016 championship that we got here in Cleveland. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying that he don't deserve his dues on there, but bro, let's keep it a buck. LeBron don't come back. We're not even going to the playoffs. We're not even going to the playoffs. Yeah. And we had Kyrie. And you know what Kyrie got us every year?
Number one picks?
Lottery picks. Not just any lottery picks. Like what? We had like 3 out of the 4 number 1 overalls. Yeah. Insane. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But that's, now, this is how history rewrites itself. You know what I'm saying? So now he done got over here with Luka, and they like, oh, he's so happy and he's going to do so well. And I'm like, they might win. I predict Dallas to win this championship, but this ain't about to be like, a sign of things to come. It won't be. I don't believe that. I always said I don't believe Kyrie is a number one. I just don't.
No, he's not number one. He's probably one of the better number twos in the league.
Yeah, I think he might be the best number two.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think he'd be able to lead a team individually because of things like this. Like when the lights the brightest and it's like, hey, we need you to show up. We just need it out you. 12 points, couple assists, but we need we expecting 30 from Kyrie, especially
at least 25.
I'm expecting
you need at least 25.
Championship online.
You need at least 25.
At least 25.
At least 25. Like, all right. See, when you start, for me, when you start hitting 30 and everything like that past there, he just having a game. He on one. Like, you can't stop him, which is rare. NBA players don't have those night in, night out. It just don't happen. I don't care who you are. It just don't happen. They just don't have those games where, unless, you GOAT, or GOAT James.
Right.
Because in the finals, that dude show up every game with a 40-piece for you.
Yeah,
with a 40 clip.
Look, that's why I'm holding Kyrie too. Cause I saw you do it. I saw you do it.
You did. You did.
40.
He did.
Yeah,
in game 7, he did.
Yeah, like game 6 or something. Game 5.
Yeah, I think he might have hit 40 in game 5 too. But see,
again,
game 6 in between there.
I'm not saying he got to do all 7 games of the finals.
But that's what I'm saying though. It's like.
But not again. I'm not saying he got to do 40 every game of the finals. But I'm saying 12 is unacceptable, Kyrie. Like come on, bro. That's my
without a doubt, it's unacceptable. I'm not giving him a pass for his 12-point performance last night. Not in the least bit. I'm just saying expect it. Don't let it, for all you Kyrie fans out there, don't let this blow you away. Like, it's going to look like this from time to time. It's just what it looks like.
Now, on the other side, so the Mavs somehow got blown out, even though Jason Tatum had a MIA game also because Porzingis stepped up.
Right.
Let me ask you this: do we think that one night? Do we think this is something to expect from Porzingis throughout the series? Or
absolutely not.
You think this was a one-hit wonder also?
Yeah, this was an anomaly. He's a unicorn.
Do we think we'll have
and more sense of the word than one? Like, yeah, he is capable of doing all of that in a bag of chips.
Mm-hmm. What is he gonna do there? Huh?
Because here's an interesting thing: he had 21 of them points in the first quarter.
Porzingis?
Yeah.
He had 20 for the game.
Yeah, 20. Well, yeah, 20.
20. Brown had 22. I believe.
Look that up.
We can go to the stats. Everybody.
Look that
Hold
up.
on. We have a discrepancy in conversation.
Because I think he finished with 25 or something like that.
Hold on. Let me go to our statistician real quick.
I know he had more than 20.
We're talking about Porzingis?
Yes.
Yeah, 20.
That's impossible. What are you looking this up on?
I just searched on Google real quick.
You don't have Bleacher Report?
No.
Hold on, y'all. Sorry.
But yeah, I'm not sure how sustainable this type of dominant performance is from Boston.
Let's see, they got 20 points. That's crazy. I could have sworn they had 21.
To win by They won by 30? 30 something?
Well, apparently he only had 20 points. That's crazy. I could have swore he had like 21.
So they won about almost 30. Night out in the finals. I don't think
Well,
we expect that from Boston.
Regardless, at 20, my bad. We got 20 and 21. Regardless, he still had that before halftime.
Then it was cold the rest of the game.
That means he didn't score at all in the second half. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I do know. Porzingis, you can't count on Porzingis either. Uh-huh. That's why he done been on 5-6 teams.
Right. He can look good every once in a while, but he can't really pull it together.
Right. It's the whole, it's the thing like everybody else. On paper, he look like he should be able to do this. But when game time actually comes, he don't actually do that. But, yeah, Jason Tatum, and that's why Jason Tatum was able to escape with another Jason Tatum performance. Mm-hmm. Like 16, what do you have, 16 points? Yeah. Ridiculous. But, that is a beautiful segue into, well, first off, who you got winning?
Who do I have winning?
Yeah.
A series? I got
I don't know what. Hold on, y'all. How do I bring the back screen back up? The Restream. Like, how do I go back? I don't know what the fuck I hit, but.
Close it out. I think you closed it out.
What did you say? My bad. What's happening, huh? Well, yeah. Who you got winning? That was my question.
I got the Mavs winning that series. I trust Luka and Kyrie more than I trust Brown and Tatum.
All right.
That's pretty much what that comes down to.
All right.
I'm not really sure who got the better coach. I think that's kind of a wash.
I'll go with Jason Kidd.
Yeah, I think that's the popular thing, but I don't think he really, this gonna be the performance where he really stand out and separate himself from the crowd. Like, what has he really accomplished in his coaching career so far? It's kind of
He'd have been to the finals, right?
With who?
Dallas.
As a coach?
Yeah. With this team.
When did they go to the finals?
Oh, was it in the Western Conference Finals?
That's what I'm saying, though. So he hasn't really, a couple trips to the playoffs. This will be his first time really making an impact. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, all right.
I can understand, that's like he got a slight edge over the other dude, but
I'll take that.
Well, I say, I guess they coach haven't been to the finals, huh? The Celtics coach, when he with them last year.
In 3 weeks, and wasn't
he with the Celtics last year?
Yeah, he was.
I know they've been switching coaches like every year.
Well, no, that's because Homeboy had that little, that little thing.
The affair thing.
Yeah, the affair thing. Yeah. God knows if you have an affair, you definitely can't coach basketball. Know how the hell that got to do any damn thing with the X's and O's of goddamn
Yeah.
basketball.
That tickled me. That was funny.
Yeah. I get one off every now and then.
Yeah, that was funny.
You know.
But yeah, so I think Mavs gonna win the series. What you think on it?
Oh yeah, I'm going with the Mavs. You know, I'm going with the Mavs. It won't shock me if you know, Boston actually pulls it out. You know what I'm saying? So all you Boston fans, I know y'all, you know, want to believe that your boy's gonna pull it out, but and listen, you know, like I said, it very may well happen, but I don't know. Appreciate everybody can tap the screen when you come in, if y'all don't mind. Appreciate you kindly. How y'all doing this morning?
Yeah, remember to like the video on YouTube.
Like, share, follow. If not, what's going on? But yeah, back to these NBA finals.
What type of videos y'all want to see?
I don't believe that you can. I don't believe any. I believe that both of these teams are untrustworthy. I believe Jason Tatum and Porzingis, I have no idea what the hell they're going to do. I have no idea which Kyrie you're going to see when they take the floor. And that's a huge problem. You know what I'm saying? Because either one from either team, if they don't show up, it significantly affects the game. It impacts it in a way to where I'm not betting on this game. You know what I'm saying? What up, bro? Lo? How you?
So I don't even want to bet the player stats. That's not even trustworthy.
Exactly. Y'all tap that screen for me when you come in. If y'all don't mind, I appreciate y'all kindly.
I mean,
guess I gladly appreciate it.
Yeah, I just think the Mavs have a better core, per se. I said Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they have had half a decade to prove to us they can be, somebody when the lights get bright. And they've yet to show it. I don't know. I guess a lot of people make it over the hump eventually. This seems like over the hump type of year with, the draw they got coming out the West. I think most people expected the Timberwolves and think that would have been like a more for sure thing. But
as far as what? The Timberwolves been the first thing for what?
Like if the finals matchup would have been Boston and Timberwolves, I think people would have thought like Timberwolves had a better chance. Like,
they would have been the favorite. You think?
Yeah, a stronger favorite.
They would have been my favorite.
Yeah.
Okay, bro. We recap for you real quick. It ain't. Yeah, you can see the scores. You see Kyrie dropped 12 and Jason Tatum dropped 16, and Boston still won almost by 20. 30. That was with that's because of Porzingis. But I just went over the box scores and he only dropped 20. And I know he had that like primarily before the halftime. So I don't think, like I said, I don't think none of this is sustainable. I think eventually Dallas run away with this. I think. So, but Jason Tatum, hey, bro, I got a good one for you because this segues right into what I've been thinking about. I think so. Everybody who watch our show, they know how my son feel about Josh Allen. Feel like he is, overly praised and has underperformed. So, just to give you a quick,
I second that. That's a good,
good
summary of my position.
yeah. So I'm about to say you first that because I don't agree with that. But using that premise, I believe that Jason Tatum is the NBA version of my son's version of Josh Allen. I think Jason Tatum get all this praise. He next up. He's gonna be the new face of the NBA. They put him in the top 1 through 5. All of that. I don't think he deserved to be none of that. I don't think he's done anything but underperform. How many of these games have y'all seen where he's done dropped 16 points? The series they just got out of. He struggled primarily that whole series. I think he caught fire maybe the last 2 games, maybe.
I think when they lost to the Warriors in the finals, he had a single-digit scoring game.
Yeah, like he's so inconsistent, like, and it's bad because he got such talent. And my thing be like, I know, about the whole, if you're in a shooting slump, the thing to do is to keep shooting. We try to win this game because the NBA title is on the line.
Mm-hmm.
If your shot ain't falling, why not just drive and go to the hole?
Yeah. Or pass it.
I mean, but if we're just talking scoring options, he has those. That's what makes him such, that's why everybody be like, oh, this guy he is him. Because he can shoot, he can drive, he got a 3, he good from the free throw line. Like, he have all these weapons, yet still put up 16 points.
I mean, it's just one of those things where,
And-
just because you have the ability and you can do it. We've seen you do it before. You got these flashes of it. It's that consistency, and a lot of people I often hear that comes down to work ethic and repetition when you're not in the game, and making sure that you can get to your motion, or you can get to your your feel,
Your spot.
Yeah, your spot, all that kind of stuff. I don't know if he really. I think he might be one of these guys that's super talented and just not putting in the time in the offseason, and so it just shows up at a bad time.
And here is where, and the reason why I keep prefacing that, I don't share this opinion of Josh Allen. Like, but I get where you're going with, I get where you're coming from with that. And the reason why I think this fits Jason Tatum so much more, or how it fits him better, is because I feel like it's tailor-made for him. Because, like I've said a million times to you, when I look at them Buffalo games and they lose, I'm not looking at Josh Allen like, man, this dude played like garbage. If this dude would have did half of what he normally do, they'd have won this game. That's not what I see when I see these games. When I see Jason Tatum, I'm like, bro, if you would have just did your average, y'all would have won this game. I could look and point at him directly, like, this is why they lost this game. I can't say that for Josh Allen. Like, when I look at the game, I'm like, oh, I watched the games. Because, I have people who got such a microscope on Josh Allen. It makes me look at his games. Like, I look at them from beginning to end as they're in real time. And I'm not getting, oh, he played so bad. He was so under par his norm that they lost this game. I don't see that from him.
You don't think he's overly praised?
I don't.
Who's better, Joe Burrow or Josh Allen?
I guess Joe Burrow. I guess. Because I
don't really believe that. That's what I'm saying.
I don't really believe that it's Joe Burrow. I don't.
And this is where
but for the sake of argument, and I don't want us to get into a Joe Burrow versus Josh Allen debate, I'm just going to give you Josh Burrow because I know you're leaning towards that. and I can let you have that.
Who's better? This gonna fuck it all up. Josh Allen or Matthew Stafford?
Josh Allen. I believe if Josh Allen had
The Rams team?
or the team that he had in Detroit when he had Reggie Bush and Megatron. And, I don't know, because Megatron was a damn bum too.
Oh
so,
man. Oh,
yeah, I don't know.
see, listen. Yeah, see.
Megatron was
This why the Josh Allen count, and I can see what you're saying with this comparison because people do you gotta prove it sometime before you get the praise. It's so all right. Look, the sports world is so much like the real world, and it frustrates people to see somebody get this praise because everybody like, hey, look, hey, that guy's up next. He's the one, and everybody's like, all right, but what about these guys over here that's doing it? That's cool. But that guy there, he can definitely he got the talent for he can, and it's like, okay, he can do it. I hear you, but we ain't gonna. Well, but this guy did it before. This guy's doing it. Why?
Who are we talking about? Who are we leaving out? Because I don't see none of these people being left out. It's just that when we're talking about Josh Allen, all of a sudden, we got to stop talking about Josh Allen to start talking about these people. And I don't know why. When we're talking about whoever that might be, that's when the spotlight is on them. But if Josh Allen just had a game and it was against another marquee person, and it was the talk of the town, yeah, we're talking about Josh Allen. I don't think no one else is not getting their flowers. It just seems that when Josh Allen gets flowers, everybody's in an uproar. I don't understand that. It's the hate. I don't know why everyone hate on this dude so bad. I don't. I have no idea.
All right. It's not everyone. It's literally just me and one other person.
Well, you guys know who the fuck I'm talking about.
It's literally just us two.
Literally, I'm just talking about y'all too.
All right, so everyone, that's not fair. Anyway, the game that everybody remember from Josh Allen the most, let's all remember, is a game he lost, right? But he played so well in the game that in the following game that the Chiefs played, they then lost. Josh Allen was still talked about as better than the two quarterbacks who played in the following game. So that's when it became, and this is before Mahomes won his other two rings.
We did this with Peyton Manning too, though.
And that frustrates me also. I also speak against Peyton Manning from time to time, and he noticed of me. I
was one of the people who were like, I don't give a damn what you talk. Listen, you guys can't use fucking win and loss as like, we're not talking about the team play. We're talking about this individual. We're talking about the individual play. The win and loss part is a team thing. Hell, if the team won, the water boy won. He ain't do shit, but he won. He better than this water boy on the other side because they lost? Because that's what you're saying.
No, it's not.
Oh, God.
No, it's not. Because both of these guys, because they also have bad stats. They also have stats that's like...
Who? Josh Allen be having bad stats?
Josh Allen and Peyton Manning. They both got stats where you can point to and be like, now why was this guy getting so much praise? It's all...
No.
See, in this one, people take turnovers out the conversation. Well, he's a gunslinger, and he got to throw the ball a lot. And
no.
Hey, listen, the turnovers matter. They both have high turnover. Listen.
So do Joe Burrow.
Okay.
He on your golden boy list though.
But that's what I'm saying. Most people will tell you that Josh Allen is better than. Well, most people will tell you Joe Burrow is better than Josh Allen.
What did I have to do with what you're saying though? You just telling me like I can't use. You telling me that we don't use the turnovers for Josh Allen and Peyton Manning, which is not true in my behalf.
Well,
I bring them up.
It's not just.
But what I don't do is be like, oh, because of that, then they got to be in the basement or they're mediocre.
I'm not putting them in the
They're
basement.
not mediocre. They're not mediocre. They're elite quarterbacks.
Being the fourth, fifth best, that's not putting them in the basement. And the fact that you feel like that is the basement is
okay. So if they're the fourth or fifth best, right?
Right.
Why are the Flowers not deserved? That's what I don't get.
Because like in the last conversation, I was saying after that postseason when the Bills and Chiefs had that overtime game, came down to the last 13 seconds and all that, and the following week, Joe Burrow and the Bengals beat the Chiefs. That entire offseason, the conversation was how Josh Allen is better than Patrick Mahomes. It wasn't until these last 2 years where Patrick won up 2 more rings where it became like, okay, the conversation is really for number 2. And then most people will still put him at number 2. Most people say he's the second best quarterback in the league.
So?
And again, when in my mind he's more around 4 or 5, I feel like
so they were 2 places higher than you.
Yeah, but
really
out of 32,
like you see how petty that is?
That's not petty. Out of only 32 positions, that's putting him like at a. Well, we talk about if he's overrated or not, and that's my case where he's overrated. It's not like it's a petty thing. That's a conversation.
That is a petty thing because 2 spots is like the same. You still got him in the same argument. Overrated would be Baker Mayfield is a top 3 quarterback. Because in reality, Baker Mayfield is where at on the spectrum. 16, 10, 12, 11, somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
So to put him on 2 or 3, that would be overrated.
If this was the Olympics, this would be the difference from him being in the picture and not being in the picture.
It's not though. It's not. We're talking. I'll tell you a football reference. You went to Olympics.
Yeah, and I said it's only 32 spots. I don't see how you're saying that being up 2 or 3, that's like a small thing. That's it's only 32 spots. That's a big difference right there.
I don't. It's petty. It's petty. Like I said, he is still he is an elite quarterback in the top 5 without a doubt. Because some people got him at second, other than having him at 4.
Okay, all right. If you was making like a tree or something, like if you was making a ranking, we put like Patrick on top row. How many quarterbacks would be in the second tier?
5?
You put 5 quarterbacks right there in the second tier. Okay.
Where you go with? How many you got in the second tier?
Probably like 2 or 3.
Who would they be?
Aaron Rodgers, Joe Burrow. Maybe CJ Stroud. And then we have like Lamar, Josh.
All right, coming up on our next episode, we're gonna do a quarterback tier. We're gonna have this tier. I'm gonna be able to post it so y'all can see this because we're gonna both me and Junior both. We're gonna do one apiece. I'm gonna have mine. He gonna have his because I got to see this. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Back to the original conversation. So you feel like Jason Tatum is as overrated as I believe Josh Allen?
I do. Way more. Way more.
He only be like 2-3 spots ahead, right?
Who?
Jason Tatum? Like in the way he's talked about versus where he at? Like he got to be like right there in that.
No, I don't think he's right there.
In that like B cluster that hasn't won.
No, okay, so no. You're trying to put him there for the sake of your argument. Even though you said it's like, back to the thing, but you're still trying to put that. And no, I wouldn't put him up there. I think he's where Baker Mayfield is. That's where I think Jason Tatum is in the NBA. It is a gang of people who I think I take over Jason Tatum. a game. Man, there's so many people I would take over Jason Tatum right now. He's definitely not nowhere where the NBA has him at. Where the national media got him ranked at, he ain't nowhere near that on my level. Why would he be? What have you done?
Give me a few names. Give me start us off.
Oh, Wembley. I'll take Wembley over him. I take Ardu. I take Mitchell over him. I take SGA over him. Luka, Giannis, Kevin Durant. Bro, I could go on for days with this one. LeBron James, Anthony Davis.
Okay.
I would take Jaylen Brown over Jason Tatum. You know what he's going to do? Show up.
Fair enough.
He's not even as skilled as Jason Tatum. But he's going to give you more points. He's going to give you more effort. He's going to give you more of a presence. Night in, night out. Dark-skinned cuz show up. Light-skinned cuz, not so much. Missing in action every time. What time your phone, sir?
9:30.
15 more. So, yeah. He gets no people key in my. So yeah, I don't have him up there.
Okay. All right, we gonna. I can't wait to do these quarterback rankings. You know, I know that wasn't the original point of the conversation, but that's that. I like that idea.
Yeah, we're gonna do a quarterback ranking for y'all. We do a quarterback ranking, and I guess it is the NBA final still. We should probably do a NBA ranking. And it's just this is just our personal opinion about where people,
right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't, you know what I'm saying? They probably won't have nothing to do with stats, or it might, who knows? But we'll see how it goes.
Mine's going to have something to do with stats. A little bit. Because I don't know. I feel like I feel like they carry weight in discussions like this. I understand you're more of a, like, kind of an eye test type of person.
Yeah,
it's like,
crazy.
But again, stats are, again, hopefully they reflect the eye test. They don't always do that, and that's where we come into these discrepancies.
I think stats are a way for you to deceive someone about the eye test. Like, you keep looking, and you be like, oh, yeah, this guy sucked. You're like, no, he ain't all that bad. You're like, yeah, he is. I'm watching it. You're like, no, he averages. That's what numbers does. Numbers keep these guys employed. These whole stats, that's how they stay employed. Because most of these people, just looking at them, you're like, yeah, no. Yeah. If this was the playground and you had to pick, like every game you pick, like you just ain't on the team the next game. You know what I'm saying? You got to be picked again. Yeah, a lot of these niggas get left out in the cold. And the stats wouldn't be all of that because they wouldn't play them many games. I think the stats are bloviated because you play so many games and over time, and we know how averages work. You're taking these and you're adding these, then you multiply this by the number of times that they did this, and that's how you come up with this amazing number.
I feel like stats still need to come with, like, the story behind it so they have proper context. Because we just throw numbers out, yeah, that can be deceiving. But, they like, all right, so boom, we look at the tape art. So Kyrie only had 12. Yeah, but he had so-and-so guarding him, and he had a flu and this and that. That would change the fact then if we thought, like, if those things had to happen, which they didn't happen last night, so they ain't really got that excuse. But if that had taken place, that would change the context a little bit. So.
No, I think numbers are these stats. Every time I hear them, I be like, "This is ridiculous." Like because we watch the game. Like you watch the game. Like if we just watch somebody play. I don't really need to know their previous numbers leading up to this game. If I'm just judging this game. Like, yeah, well, I don't care what he normally do. What I just seen, he sucked.
Fair enough.
And I watched these seasons, especially football, in and out, every year. Some of these guys, I just believe are, they lucky. Like I said, I think the numbers keep them in. But we got about 15, 20 more minutes left in the show. And my son had interview questions for me.
Yeah, I'm about to. So I'm about to start trying to dive in this whole, this whole dating scene and see what's going on with that.
Ladies.
And so we got a happily married man over here, though. And so I'm gonna just ask him a few questions I have written down here. And unfortunately, I think I'm gonna do two interviews with him, one on and one off camera. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
All right, let's go. I'm ready.
And since you are married, I'm gonna only give you the questions that apply to married people.
Well, I was single before. I would have an opinion about that as well.
Yeah, but some are like, all right, so we'll say hypothetically for like this first one, for example.
Mm-hmm.
So hypothetically, would you date a virgin?
Yes, of course I would. What? On a massive search for the virgins? What are we talking about?
All righty.
About the unicorn? Y'all had question number one? Yeah. Who wouldn't be?
I've had people tell me no.
Guys?
Yeah, I've had guys tell me no. Surprisingly, and I got it broken down to a science or
now. If I was a woman,
an understanding,
I wouldn't want no damn virgin.
I've had a woman tell me yes, actually. But yeah, with the guys, I've noticed that typically older guys around that 35, 36, 37 and up age, guys in that age cohort kind of are more like, I don't want to have like I want somebody who's accustomed to sex already. I don't want to be messing with somebody who they still getting broke into sex and gotta go slow and we gotta just wait and all all that kind of stuff. So that's one thing I've heard from a few older guys.
I mean, I guess. I mean, I understand that
right. They don't give head yet, all this kind of stuff. They're like, I'm cool. Just give me somebody who already know what they're doing.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Would you want a spouse who works?
A who?
Spouse who works.
Yes. Please. And thank you.
How much should your spouse make?
Shit. As much as humanly possible. Hell, you can make more than me. I ain't butthurt about you making more money than me.
Okay. Define a good father.
Define a good father? Lavelle Senior. Y'all see what I did there? No, good father. Reliable, present. Reliable and present and, have some moral compass, caring, loving. Yeah.
All right, 1 second, guys. So writing down everything you just said. Define a good mother.
Well, also present, because I think that gets lost a lot too. Everybody just think that the guy is the one who flees and leads the babies we have. Yet and still, there's so many of us who are raised with our grandmothers and aunties. Where homegirl at?
Right.
Well, all the person we talk about is the dude. But so yeah, present for the mom as well. Loving, caring, moral compass. Same, pretty much the same as the dad.
I might ask a follow-up question on that. That's interesting. Now I've got a little bit of flack about question number 5. They say it's too similar to question number 4, but we're going to say it anyways. What is a real man? Because you can be a real man without being a father, so they are different.
I believe a real man is a man who takes accountability for his own actions, stands on his own square. I don't need the community and anyone else to agree with whatever decision I make, because as a man, ultimately, I'm gonna be responsible for whatever wheels from that decision.
Right.
So.
Okay. What is a real woman?
Same. A woman who, listen, someone who's accountable for her actions. Like, I did this. Like, don't do this and then spend the next 2-3 days convincing me that you didn't do this. When we know this happened, that's why we're talking about this. Stand on your shit. I don't believe people who love to shift the blame and, you know what I mean? I don't consider them people to be adults.
Okay.
So that goes for either of the two genders, men or women.
Okay. All right. What does it mean to be single in 2024?
I mean, to be single, it means, I'm not committed to no one person. I can date a belly of people if I like. Like, there's no limitations on how many people I'm able to see or.
Okay, what does it mean to be in a relationship?
In a relationship, that means that we have some sort of an agreement. It doesn't have to be, the typical agreement, like, where you're my boyfriend and I'm your girlfriend, you're my girlfriend, I'm your boyfriend. It don't have to just be that way, And I'm learning this now in my older age because, like this, the polyamorous thing, you know what I mean? So there is all kind of different relationships. A relationship is just you and another person engaging into something, you know what I mean? What it might be is up to you two.
Okay. Would you rather have a happy, successful, long-term marriage or 1.5 million?
Woo! I'd rather have a happy, long, sustainable marriage.
I got you.
I run through 1.5 million in no time. I would. That's gonna be gone. You know what I'm saying?
This marriage gonna last longer than the money.
Well, you said it. You said a happy, sustainable. That was my choices, right?
Yep.
That was my option.
Yep.
Yeah, I go with that. Me and her came up and get 1.5 million up.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Especially we happy and you know what I mean, all that good shit. We should be able to come together and do that. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the wife.
Okay. Do men need women?
I mean, if we're just talking about for the survival of the planet, of course we do. Day to day living, no, of course we don't need women.
I'm gonna come to as it is. Do women need men?
Yes, they do.
Okay. What is the most important attribute in a partner or a spouse? People got words they want to put on relationships.
All right. What is the most important attribute, in my opinion?
Mm-hmm.
Trust. I need to be able to trust you. Everything else we can pretty much work around, but I need to know when I'm not here, you got my best interest at heart. So trust.
Trustworthy.
Yeah, that's because I can only pick one, right? Yeah, that'd be the one I pick.
Mm-hmm. What is a 50-50 relationship?
A 50-50 means, in my opinion, that you bring what you got, I bring. That doesn't mean that I'm going to make $50,000 and you're going to make $50,000. That doesn't mean like the light bill is $100, so you get $50 and I get $50.
Mm-hmm.
That means everything that we are, everything that we have, we put into this melting pot, which is our home.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how we live. That's a 50-50 relationship.
Okay. What is a power couple, and is it sustainable?
Well, by the definition of what we live in today's world, I guess a power couple would be, uh, two financially successful, typically famous individuals who come together and now they're married and now their millions are become billions because, they're a power couple. And yeah, it's sustainable. We're watching it, we're living through it. I believe Jay-Z and Beyonce are a power couple. And how long have they been married?
20 years now.
Something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I'm sure some people would maybe say like Tom Brady and Giselle was a power couple, for example.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
They they were a power couple. Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Power couple. Will Smith, Jada.
Mm-hmm. Power couple.
Power couple.
Okay. Define settling, and who settle more, men or women? Kind of
Okay. Okay. Well,
I'll just start with the first part. Define settling.
well, I guess settling would be okay. I want this Bugatti, but I guess my money, I would have to just settle for this Honda because I don't got Bugatti money. I really want this, but I can only get this because this is all that I can afford.
So getting less than you want, or not being able to get what you want. Which one of those feel better for?
You said what now?
I said, so what you come about, right? I gotta write something down. So you want to go with like not being able to get the thing that you aim to get, or is it more like getting something that's considered lower than what you aim to get?
Well, both of those are the same thing. Because I want this, but I can only get this, and this is less than that. So those are the same thing, right? That's just they go together though, right? So either one of those answers would be applicable.
Well, I don't necessarily think so. Because what if you got? It's not like you can't afford it. What if the place that got it was sold out, and so you get something of like
You're still settling.
similar
That would be
value.
settling. And no, it wouldn't be. You would get that would be less, right? Because I wanted that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like there's only one victor. I wanted this. I wanted the number one spot, but I could only get this spot.
Like for example, if the girl's like, I want to marry a NBA player,
Right?
but instead she marries an NFL player, you would feel like she had to settle for that. That's settling.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's different, but it's good.
Yeah, but see, you left them on the same.
That's what I said. Maybe these are just out of stock. That's why maybe this was just it's not that.
No, you taking what I said and you. Now what I'd say it ain't what you just the example.
Yeah. I'm not trying to like put words in your mouth. I'm asking to clarify which one would you? Because the initial two phrases I said was.
And you said
not getting what you want or getting less than what you want. And you said they're the same thing.
They are.
And then I just went through the two examples and I'm trying to separate how they're kind of different.
Well, those aren't that your example don't apply to what you just asked, though, is what I'm saying. Because you're giving two of the equal value things. Where my example is how, and even your question is, so is that less? Are you getting less than what you wanted, or not what you wanted?
Yeah, and so the not what you wanted would be like you want the NBA player, but you're
getting less. What time is
it? 9:40.
Okay.
All right, I got a couple more questions.
Mm-hmm.
Couple more questions. We are almost done. I got some heavy questions, man.
Go ahead.
I did not come with no light ones. Okay.
Listen, I'm with it.
What is a successful marriage?
What is a successful marriage? Oh wow.
I didn't come with no light questions, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. Man.
I mean,
And I'm gonna switch up. I'm gonna actually have to put an extension on this question because I don't even like how I got it worded. There's something more specific I want to dial in on. But go ahead with your answer, sir. What is a successful marriage?
If y'all die together and still love each other, that's a successful marriage. That's success.
Okay, so I guess I'll just, since I still got you here. So the part I want to add on to that question is what's a proper, which is more important in marriage? Is longevity the most important thing in marriage? I'll put it that way. Can somebody say we had a successful marriage, but they divorced in 10 years?
No.
Okay.
You cannot.
Okay.
When you enter into the marriage, it's right there at the beginning part.
All right.
When is this supposed to end?
Death do you part.
So if you get divorced in 10 years, that's an epic fail.
Okay. Okay. I was just, with the things you might hear some people say nowadays, I want to ask these kind of questions and let's really get nitty gritty of this. But I like your answer, and Wholeheartedly agree. I don't think I have a successful marriage talking about.
Wait, there's people who said that they got divorced and it was a successful marriage.
Yeah, they're like, well, we had kids, we started this business while we were together, but we just, things change and people aren't, happy and stuff.
Okay, so that's, and when those people give you that, that's them changing. They're answering another question
Mhm.
because the answer to the initial question, was this a successful marriage? The answer is an astounding no. You're divorced. It's an oxymoron. The hell are we talking about right now? Now, if you're going to ask me, well, is your life in a better place after the divorce? That's when well, we had kids, we got a business that we got, and we both thrive in this business now, and we're like, okay, that's a different question though. Because the initial question, the marriage part, yeah, no, you screwed the pooch on that one.
Yeah, I think what it boils down to is some people use marriage as a tool to, it's not like you said, it's not what it was meant to be. It's supposed to be for life, this thing that unite y'all until one of y'all die, both of y'all die, whatever. And some people, I think, nowadays use it as a tool to, get kids or maybe increase their network with them, whatever.
Well, I believe that a lot of people, marriage has become like everything else. It's been capitalized. And, you know what I'm saying? Capitalism has become more of a what did I do? Oh my god, man.
Okay.
I don't know. They done talk about consuming substance abuse because they see me blow the smoke out. They be on some bullshit, man. I swear, I hate TikTok.
Uh-oh. I just got a TikTok strike live on there, everybody.
Nah, man, I'm gonna keep it up. I'm gonna let it roll. But anyways,
Blowing smoke.
yeah, literally, that's what they say to me. Blow the smoke out of my mouth. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
But yeah, it's become like a business, and unfortunately, on both sides of the fence too. A lot of people, men get married for some of the wrong. I personally believe that they enter into this union under false pretenses, and eventually, you gotta face that. You know what I mean? And that goes for both sides of the fence. I think women do it too. I like, and that's where that ends at for me. But yeah, my opinion about marriage is supposed to be to the end.
to the end. All right. Last question. This is it's a little bit less about relationships per se, and more about like just the culture we got going here in America. Have you ever heard a female rapper rap about motherhood?
Yes.
Who's that rapper?
MC Light, Queen Latifah, Moni Love,
Okay.
Mia X, Summer Walker.
Summer Walker's not a rapper.
She rap though. She one of them new rapper singers. She like Drake. She like a female Drake.
So she's more of a pop star.
Sure. But she spit and she sings and produces, and Summer Walker is really talented.
But you said Queen Latifah,
MC Light, Money Love, Mia X. That's an interesting question. Can I ask the premise of that question?
You said Money Love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was over somebody's house one day, and they was playing like Sexy Red album.
Okay, of course.
And I'm like, it got me thinking. I was listening to the songs. I'm like, I was like, hey, she got any songs about like a kid or anything? They're like, they don't know one. Like,
well, and
any of these.
She just had her. That's her. Was that her first kid she just had?
No, that was her second. I believe that was her second. Because everybody was saying she already had a baby daddy that was in jail. So.
Oh, right. Well, yeah.
Summer Walker. Yeah. This is the singer.
Drake listed as a rapper.
I see what you're saying about that.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm just saying he got they got material. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. That was the interview. I'm gonna break those down and start putting them in segments and start doing street interviews, ask people on the street. I don't really like the street interview concept because I would hate to just be, walking down the street and I'm like, hey, answer this question. But we're trying to build a brand over here and get some more content going. So, we'll hopefully a few people bear with us. So, I think that's everything I got for today. You got anything else to add?
No. Oh, damn. What time is it?
Almost 10 o'clock. It's 9:55.
9:55. All right. I'm trying to go to like 10:10 and sit the spot up right at the street. I just got to get dressed and get the hell out of here. But Caitlin Clark. That's what, we're gonna end this section with this, but we're gonna open it up the next segment with that. Mm-hmm. Because I think the poor girl is being bullied, and I think she getting she getting some of that Josh Allen love. like they at her neck, and the girl they did, it ain't like this. All I'm saying, okay,
it's just me. They're not beating them up.
This they are beating them up. Like it is more than just you and Ryan Clark. It is. I just ain't bringing all the rest of the people up. But like the other guy, I forgot his name. He real adamant about it. But and I'm be like, bro, this is sounding so personal. But this whole playing card thing, like, yeah, I think again, Josh Allen, I'm just saying, he receives a lot of, blowback and criticism because people think that other people are giving them too much praise. This is the same thing this poor girl is going through. It's just that it is starting to, come out on the court. Like they're physically beating her up. Like the hip check from the back, like some dirty shit. I seen one, she got hit on a foul, and the girl, like, it's not even a basketball play. Like, you trying to beat her up. And, my advice, Caitlin, if you people in our podcast out, my advice is you're going to have to swing on somebody. I know that ain't, we don't condone that kind of action in today's society and world, but their stance on them coming at this girl is that they just being competitive. That's it. Oh, it's just it's a competitive. Okay, fine then. Damn it. I think she should compete too then. I think she should compete back. That's what she should do. Because it's getting out of hand. It's out of hand. It's out of hand. And I'm gonna say it. It's because she's white. And this is it. It's because she's white.
Mm-hmm.
This league, the WNBA, is predominantly black.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't like the fact that this new little white girl getting all this love and fame. They're like, oh, we can all hoop. She ain't this, that, or the third. And they jealous. It's jealousy. It's and they letting it show.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think she need to fight back. Now, I believe that this happens in the NBA. I believe most people are jealous of LeBron James. It's happening right now with him and Bronny because he about to get Bronny into the league, and everybody is salty that Bronny don't deserve to be in the league. Well, from my stance, he is the king and the top of the hill, right?
Mm-hmm.
Spoil, you get the spoils, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a perk. You want to get in? Be me. Be the best.
Fair enough.
Because LeBron ain't even. We just watched a dude who I didn't even know he was such a bum. I didn't even know he played in the league. He got all three of his sons in the NBA, and maybe one of them is worth being in the NBA.
Maybe. Fair enough.
So, for me, that's what this girl is going through. It's the jealousy thing, and it's just what on God's green earth, man. What I swear, boy, this TikTok, get on my nerves. I had to verify that it was me in the middle of my live.
That's everything you got on it?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring up some names next time, like the chick who hip checked her, and the one the egregious fall I seen, and and like even I seen Angel Reese say something, and I was like, it's hating though. It is. It's hating. Like,
what she say?
Like, yeah, but the league is made up. It's a lot of us, out here doing this, and it's a lot of us ushering this game into the next. I'm like, yeah, okay. See, this is the bullshit right there. That's where it is. That's the hate. Because you're mad because the mass majority is focusing on Caitlyn, but they're doing that because she got a shot like Steph Curry. That's why. It has nothing to do. Listen, if Caitlyn was black, she would be getting the same praise. I believe that wholeheartedly. I don't just believe that she's getting this just because she's white. Like, I watched the girl play. The girl is nice. And they're like, oh, well, she got this, and then like the referees have been on some bullshit. Honestly, like it's just bad, man. Everybody trying to prove this girl and welcome her into like, y'all don't have a superstar. Y'all don't have a superstar. Like, this is your superstar. Like, you trying to get this game to where the rest of the world being us, watch it so that you can get your numbers up. You've had the highest college finals, the highest draft, first game. Like, the numbers are stupid. I'm going to give y'all the numbers the next time, but I promise you they're stupid. From where they were to where they're at. And it's all because of this girl here. She's your golden goose. Don't break these eggs. Like, y'all gonna get it to a point where this girl don't want to play anymore. And when that happens, you're gonna turn a lot of eyes off to the WNBA.
You got more on it?
No, not right now. You have something to say?
I got a lot on this one.
All
So, all right. So I agree with some of the things you said. I disagree with some of the things. Some of the things I agree with. She is their cash cow. She is the first. She's the first organic star that the WNBA's had. You know, of course, they got like, you know, they've always had their own best players in the league, and they try to push that. Like,
right.
Look, this is this is the best player in the league, and it's like, all right, but even that still is like, I can't.
You watch it and you be like,
yeah. So this is the first row. It's like, oh, she raw with it. Okay. Right. Oh man, she might be able to play with the guy. She is one of the. She is true in that regard. Now, a couple of things I disagree. Well, I don't even know if we disagree yet. I didn't didn't hear your opinion on it. What do you think the league should do about these? You know, her getting beat up, as you're saying.
Nothing.
The league shouldn't do nothing.
No. I really you
believe Caitlyn should do something and just start fouling back.
Boom.
Okay, so here's the thing I don't like about what you said. Because she is still a competitor. She is out there doing her own thing, talking her own shit. I'm sure she's physical in her own regards on the floor. And then I do believe I ain't gonna say something. I do believe there's a lot of jealousy baked in here.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that 100%. We're talking about, y'all know who we're talking about. And it's going to be like that sometimes. And so, but I don't think that's the full extent of why the players are treating her the way they are. I think some of it might be Caitlyn's own competitive edge coming back to bite her. Like, for example, the thing that actually got her and Angel Reese first initially famous was the whole, you can't see me thing that Caitlyn did at the end of the game against whoever they beat in the NCAA tournament. And then they go on to the national championship. Angel Reese and LSU wins, and then she does the "you can't see me" in this headline news that she was taunting her, right? So I think it is some of that that's baked in that, like,
okay, so even with that though, right? She came to Angel Reese's defense. Mm-hmm. Like, I did it. It's in the competitive. They won. She get to celebrate how she wants to. That's my point. Like, the rest of the league can say what they want to, right? But this is supposed to be a sisterhood, a union. Like the NBA, the WNBA, like, y'all are basketball players. And at the end of the day, if you know she's not, like, using that privilege, like, she's not doing her interviews like, oh my God, I can't believe that she would wave her hands in my face like that. She didn't pull a Karen on us. She actually stood up and was like, yeah, y'all tripping.
Yeah, well, but again, the thing is, people was tripping initially before she got a chance to say something. So that's the point. Like, people are reacting to the way they're seeing her get, treated supposedly. But it's like it is a competitive game. It is a full contact sport. It might still be all in the game in a way. It might.
It's not. You watch it, and it's not. It's not. This is like, okay, this is the table. And you could be like, oh, this could be an armchair.
I don't think that's what I'm saying. I think that you're actually proving the point. Like, you're seeing, like, so the highlight of that play got shown a whole bunch of times, but not necessarily like the full context of the game. So we don't know if she was doing edging her in the first quarter or something, or she was doing something that was like a little bit, you know, like, hey, maybe Caitlyn should be doing that. And the girl
I
retaliated.
did watch the game.
You watched the whole game?
I watched the whole game.
And it was none of that. It was just
No, I mean they was hooping. Listen, that's why I said I don't think the NBA should get involved, right? And she should handle this herself because, yeah, of course, all that back and forth shit takes place in the NBA and in the WNBA. The difference is when you cross the line. Homegirl who hip checked her from the back crossed the line.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't saying that the league should get involved. I'm saying that Caitlyn should handle it. Because when they was bullying Michael Jordan, you know what he did? Hit the weight room. You know what he started doing? Fighting back. When Charles Barkley tried the little bro, Shaquille O'Neal, you know what Shaquille had to do? Had to swing on him. I know you done seen the thing when Charles Barkley take the ball and slam it down on his head with two hands?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I answered the question right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, this is, like, I don't think that no one else needs to get involved because you're a big girl. This is the WNBA. This is what, you know. But I think she ought to fight back. And, yeah, they are crossing the line with her. It ain't, man, that's what I'm saying. I'm not about to sit here and get him a G pass like, oh, maybe it's, you know, maybe it's just in it. No, it's not. It's not. We know it's not. You did it. When you did it, you knew it wasn't. Like, that was my thing about, you asked me earlier in the interview about what a man and what a woman is. A man and a woman can stand on that shit. Yeah, hip checked her. I was sorry. You know what I mean? She cool though. She ain't get hurt. I hope she ain't get hurt. I ain't trying to like take her out. I was just sorry. That happens. Motherfucking Robert Ory hip check Steve Nash ass into next year. He was busting their ass. He was like, yeah, this little dude got me. You know what? I got something for that. Bow! And I'm talking about, it took him out the series. They lost that series after that hip check. Look it up. Hey, when you look it up, it's gonna blow you away. You're gonna be like, damn.
That's funny.
So it happens. That's all I'm saying. But I'm not gonna pretend like the person who threw the link, oh, it was in the spirit of, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Because when she did it, the teammates stood up on the like, yeah, get. That's because y'all done pre-talked about this. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna make nah. Yeah, y'all made all those, yeah. And your homegirls followed through. That's what happened. We're not tripping. It ain't in the spirit of good basketball. That's not what we're seeing. They trying to bully the little girl. She just got to fight back.
On another note, it looked like the WNBA gonna turn a profit this year.
Yeah,
between
because the golden goose is there.
Right, between the draft and what they got so far, they are way ahead of where they've been the last few years. So
that's what I'm saying. Next time when we come back, the next time we do a thing, I'm gonna have the numbers about how, because this is and all I'm listen, women, okay, all right, okay, this is for y'all. Talk to your homegirls.
I'm about to say, and that's the funniest thing about it. It's not because of viewership. It's because dudes are tuning in to watch Caitlyn Clark.
I'm trying to tell you,
and they're still not on board.
And y'all ain't getting it. That's why I said, y'all, somebody better get on Caitlyn's side from the WNBA. She need a crew, y'all. Somebody need to get her back so that she feels like she's not out there by herself.
I mean, shouldn't her teammates be stepping up for her?
Yeah, some of them too. But it got to be somebody from somebody else. Because it's a basketball association, right? Like, everybody can't hate her. Somebody got to be like, all right, man, that's enough. Right? You would think. You would think somebody.
Yeah.
Like, listen, everybody hate LeBron until they like, yeah, there's a spot on your team, Brian. Man, if I play with you, right? They hate him until they his teammate. Then you interview him, you like, man, this dude, man. Yeah, oh, you see all that greatness now, huh? Because I remember what you said when you was in Washington. There's so many teammates out there saying there's team with LeBron now. I'll be like, you had to eat all that shit, didn't you?
Got to remember Squimple.
Oh, yeah, I got receipts on everybody's ass. All right, y'all.
Yeah, I think that was a good one.
It was a great show. Appreciate all the viewers.
Hey, remember, guys, follow the channel, like the video,
Please
leave some comments, leave some engagement with. Hey, y'all got some ideas, y'all want to throw at us, topics, whatever. Let us know. You know, we're open.
Go to my YouTube page. I have items on there that you all can purchase, as well as my TikTok shop. Please and thank you. Everybody for tapping the screen. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the love, man.
And everybody out there on YouTube, remember, this is the channel me and him got together. Please go follow my other channel, The Grave Show. We're gonna start. That's when I'll start loading on my street interviews and things of that nature. So go ahead, give us a follow over there, guys. Hey, we appreciate y'all, man. Hey, thanks for tuning in today. Hey, tune in again next time.
This was a good show.
Yeah, this was a good one. We might try to do a live later tonight and get something popping. We'll see what happens.
You off tonight?
Yeah, I ain't got nothing. Well, we're going to Detroit tomorrow, but yeah, I'm off tonight. It's Friday.
Oh, you know what? We might do a late night.
Yeah, we might do we might be talking about more dating things again.
Yeah. We're gonna open up the comment boxes and let everybody get in there. All right. So yeah, we might try to do that later on tonight.
I was like, we got people jump in the live stream, right?
Yep.